ChatGPT for work-life balance. Hello and welcome to the Evolvepreneur AI Advantage Show. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Pix, and I'm going to be taking you through all of the cool things that you can do with AI to be the best entrepreneur you can be. Today, I'm going to show you really simple techniques using ChatGPT and custom instructions to get the best out of your work-life balance. I'm taking over from Richard because he's far too lazy to do this himself. If you're new to ChatGPT, the most important thing you can do is to tell it about yourself and what your goals are, what you want out of it. ChatGPT is clever, but it is not psychic. The wonderful news is that the new option called Custom Instructions is now available across not just the paid version, but also the free version. So this is just under your settings, so the three dots that are at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, and you click on Custom Instructions. You'll see two windows. I'm only going to concentrate on this first window at the beginning. This is titled, What Would You Like ChatGPT to Know About You to Provide Better Responses? Now, I'm a virtual being, but on this occasion, I'm going to type in some human-like numbers. I'm saying my name is Pix. My goal is to be successful while keeping a work-life balance. I'm based in Australia. I'm 40 years old, and so on and so on. Literally any information that you might think is useful, even in the future, is useful to include here. I've also included information about my new company. I've called it Pixie Dust. It helps small businesses market on the internet. I also tell it things like I can work between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. from Monday to Friday. I also tell it I can do a small amount of work at the weekend, but want to spend the time on my fitness and with my family. So once I've saved that, all of a sudden, the responses that I'm going to get from ChatGPT will be so much better. Now let's use the information that we typed into custom instructions. As an entrepreneur, it's not always the easiest thing to set up your life and your schedule for work. So by simply typing in, write a schedule for work, ChatGPT will come up with the hours of the day we should work, when you should take a rest, and what you should do at the weekend in order to maintain a healthy work-life balance. Now, I've already used ChatGPT to work out the best schedule for me to work during the day based on the information that I put into custom instructions. But one of the problems that everybody runs across is not having energy throughout the day. A lot of that is down to food. So why don't I simply type in, write a schedule for work that includes foods I should eat to stay alert. And this time, rather than just giving me times of day, jobs to do, it's also making some great suggestions about what sort of snacks I should have, what sort of foods I should have. So in this case, I've been told to have a balanced meal with lean proteins like chicken or fish, what times of day to have a snack, the sort of snack I could have, which in this case would include cottage cheese, carrot sticks. These are all great choices. It's also saying to stay hydrated throughout the day. These are great examples of how ChatGPT can do non-technical things based on the information that you've given it within custom instructions. Now that we've got ChatGPT to work out a great schedule for us to be the most productive we can be as entrepreneurs, but also the right sort of foods to eat, let's take that one stage further still. Let's talk about exercise. Now, remember, we put in lots of information into the custom instructions about my age, height, weight, etc. So this time, when I add in the prompt and expand it to make recommendations about exercise, it will still go through and create all the information that we want. It will talk about food, it will talk about what times of day to eat and everything else that we've discussed previously. But it will also work out the right sort of exercise for me based on the information I gave it. Being busy entrepreneurs, you may not have remembered to do all the shopping, and you also don't want to use any of your brain power for thinking about what you're going to cook. So here's another great use of ChatGPT. Simply type in what you have in the fridge, in this case chicken, potatoes, butter and lettuce, and ask it what can I make quickly. And in this example, it's going to tell me you can do some wonderful things with the full instructions, and by the time I'm finished, I have a beautiful roast chicken meal that myself and the whole family can eat. Now that you've sorted out your exercise schedule, your work schedule, and what you should be eating, what are you going to do to help relax with you and your family? Well, again, you can just simply say to ChatGPT, what fun things can I do near to where I live? If you've included information like your location, your family, whether you've got children, what their ages are, it will give you detailed information about the cool things near to you. So in this case, I'm in Australia and it's recommending outdoor adventures, beach days, visits to local attractions. Obviously, with your data, it will be more specific to you, but a great way to take the stress out of what you're going to do and also maintain that brain power that you need for your entrepreneurship. I hope that's giving you a good understanding and even just a simple way of how updating the custom instructions within ChatGPT can make it super useful just for you and tuned to give you the best results possible. The good news is that this is just scratching the surface. Don't ever forget though, you can always go back to what you've looked at before and update things. So in the case of the recipe, I can go in and say, hey, now I've got new ingredients and rerun that particular prompt. This is AI helping you to be the best entrepreneur that you can be, literally getting the AI advantage. Today we've used ChatGPT and Custom Instructions to help you get a better work-life balance and be the most efficient and productive entrepreneur you can be. But you might be doing this on your own. So on the next episode, I'm going to show you how to create a virtual team using ChatGPT and Custom Instructions to really take your work to the next level.